Okay. Don't mind me, I'm a ceiling inspector. Okay. Oh, we are...
I'd say anything here falls under the salvage protocols of finders keepers.
Oh, there... Outlaws! I did... Okay. Well, you said finders keepers, so that means this is just outlaws? More outlaws? Oh, okay. Okay. God, well, we totally failed on the staying out of trouble thing, didn't we?
Just like that.
Yeah. Failed to not get in trouble just like that. Does that look oddly familiar to anybody else? Okay, ooh. Repair hanger key card. Where does this come out? That is what I've been looking for, I believe. Although... Oh. Outlaw? Right. Did we get... Yes, another outlaw. Was there anything else we missed whilst looting over here? Let's just... check. Honestly, I'm not sure what that is. I'm wanting to say... I don't know. Some sort of vault, but it's probably a door out into space, isn't it? This is a hangar of some sort, where outlaws have been... Oh, right. This is probably where they just smuggled things in and out of the station without anybody knowing, because this is a totally blocked off hangar. How did nobody figure out about this place? Well, maybe we can find out. Logs. Prismatic Hammer Research Terminal. Okay. Discovery. While rummaging through the back bays, I discovered a very old Hammersmith crate that seemed to have been sealed for a very long time. A bit of elbow grease and determination pried it open, but I couldn't make heads or tails of my discovery. A prototype hammer. I didn't know Hammersmith actually made hammers, but I brought it to my lab for a closer look. How strangely it glows. The trail of its wake lingers even when my eyes are closed. Mystery. I've spent more time on the hammer. Its internal workings are state-of-the-art. Thermal, electrical and chemical systems all working in harmony. How is this even possible? The weapon is a breakthrough in circuitry and engineering, and many of its systems appear rigged against tampering. There's a curious energy signature swirling around the weapon, though I have yet to identify the source. The air tastes of copper. I have lost several teeth. Okay. Troubles. I've had the most sublime prismatic dream since I invited the hammer into my bedchamber. Oh, what? Never mind that for now. Good news first. The energy signature matches Blondiot's elusive N-rays, raising the hammer's elemental properties to 4. Shock, plasma, corrosion and radiation. Now for the bad. In my attempts to neuter the self-destruct function, I inadvertently caused a small fire. The hammer's manual controls may never function again. Swinging it seems to be the only way of cycling through its elemental modes. I must take greater care with future experiments. So wait, you swing it once, it does shock, then it does plasma, then it does corrosion, then it does radiation. That's interesting. Log 4, Annihilation. I've taken the liberty of locking myself in the workshop. My tinkerings were all for naught. This is no prototype. I'm simply too flawed to recognise its perfections. The hammer is a lesson, a symbol. It whispers to me that disorder rules all things, but with a little ambition we can harness that power. Only by inflicting chaos upon others can we transmute disorder into harmony. And that is a lesson Halcyon is not ready to hear. Okay, so whoever it was went totally nuts then. Hammersmith was working on a hammer weapon, the Pulse Hammer, when its rival company Aramid Ballistics stole the plans, rushed its development and beat them to market. All the while ridiculing Hammersmith with a marketing campaign about them having no hammers in their weapon line. Hammersmith executives demanded the ultimate hammer to be produced, but this prototype was so expensive that it never entered production. Okay, so it's a two-handed hammer. Damage 72, special effect knockdown, but it's a science weapon, so surely this is the sort of thing... Surely this is the sort of thing I should give to someone who is both science and melee oriented. I'm thinking... Well... I'm thinking Max, but he's got the teeth rearranger. He has the teeth I could give it to you. You actually have a pro toss ball blocker. Would you look? I mean, I don't honestly think... And I mean, I don't like it when you guys use melee anyway, which is why I generally have you all set to ranged mode. Because, frankly, you tend to get in the way. Okay, well, hey, we found it, though. We found... And we've got it off our list of things to do. All we need to do now is check in how her date went. And hope she didn't get in quite as much trouble as we managed to get ourselves in. Wandering around it. Well, actually, we didn't get in trouble, really, did we? No, we didn't. We killed some outlaws. They should really be thanking us. We've done everyone a good deed.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs.
They're always sharing a drink upstairs. Okay, Parvati.
Okay, Captain, she's gone.
Right. Did it go well? I want all the details of food. I want to be clear. I'm done running around for you. No, great. Something broke while you were busy. Best get to it. No. Did it go well?
I'm near about vibrating. I'm so excited. So she got here, and after a few minutes, she said, "Hey, do you have some new parts?" And I was like, "Nah, I used a new soap." And then she just sort of touched my arm real gentle-like and called the cut of my outfit elegant. I couldn't hear the rest on account of my heart was beating so hard.
Okay.
Then I led her into the kitchen. I think she about cried when she saw the spread.
Yeah, okay, I know I was there. So you laid out the meal, brought June in, started the music. I figured this romantic like the engine room. I figured you'd do this someplace more romantic like the engine room. Like, am I mocking her with this? Let's just go with, you laid out the meal, brought June in, and started the music.
She stood stock still and just said, "Oh, real soft. Oh, and let me tell you, I was sweating." And then she blinked and said, "Is that dustback casserole?" I told her how we got Mr. Raymond to bake it for us, so it was double authentic. Made by a real live monarch person.
Yeah. Idiot that tried to overcharge us, okay? I wasn't sure about that guy, but I'm glad the end result was good. So the meal went well. What about the dessert?
Well, we talked a bunch over dinner about the things we learned just through messages, stuff we repaired, how I taught her to salvage and she taught me to build. When I brung out the sweetheart cakes, June, she got a little teary, said she had a thing she needed to say. But I stopped her because I wanted to say it first. I never felt so bold, Captain.
Smooth. Yeah, and?
I told her about how she made me feel. Bold like I acted, strong, smarter and kinder than I am on my lonesome. I listed all the things I liked about her. And then she pulled out a paper and read a speech. She talked about the things she admired about me, like my cleverness and my humor, and how it made her want to be more open.
She wrote a speech. That sounds unbearable. What happened next? Don't leave me in suspense. So, she wrote a speech to declare her love. And you know what? No, we're not being judgmental. Just you're being a friend. Just Keep going.
Anyhow, when she wrapped up, I asked her to be my girlfriend. And Captain, she said yes!
Okay, that's kind of right. Wait, what about your disinterest in the physical affection sort of thing? Is that going to be an issue?
We talked about it some. I told her I wasn't sure how it would work, how I've had a bad time of it in the past. She said we'll take it as it comes. Fix things together. Share meals, talk. Maybe she could rub my shoulders when they're sore. I said I might like that.
Okay, I know I liked it. The important thing is no more random errands. Okay, that's very excellent. Well done. Very happy for
It's all
you.
on your account, you know. Imagine if you'd never taken me out of Edgewater. I'd have never met Junlei at all. I don't know nothing about the Vicar's capital P plan, but you've sure changed my life. So, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna head to my cabin and happy scream into my pillow for like an hour.
No, that's whoa. Okay, that's fine. You go and oh god, I was going to say scream into your pillow, but I'm already imagining. Okay, we've got some. Right, let's have a look. Parvati. Enchanted Evening. Food effect duration 25%. Drink effect duration 25%. So anything I eat or drink affects a little longer. Does that include when we do, like, when we huff? Does that last a little longer? Maybe.
If you don't mind my saying, Captain, Minister Clark is lucky to have you on his side.
I don't mind you saying that at all. Okay. Phineas's lab. It is time to go and find out.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
Fine. Congratulations. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, right. Yeah, he's... you know what? I'm liking Max's advice. Ellie... sometimes her advice is a little, well, you know what? It's from a different perspective. Always good to have different perspectives, so that's good, right? But I do appreciate her medical and engineering expertise as well. So it's kind of nice to have science, medicine, and engineering with me. Pretty much everywhere, actually. But especially when talking to Phineas, he's not going to be overjoyed when he finds out I didn't get all of it right. Nope, he's probably not. Okay, now, again, why are you in there? Okay,
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me.
Yeah, forget about the chemicals for a second. The colony's on the verge of collapse. I found the chemicals in the ministry. The board was testing them on human subjects. Yeah, forget the chemicals for a second. Let's talk about the colony.
What? Oh, yes, well, that's obvious. Anyone with 2 working labs can see this colony's slouching toward oblivion. Why do you think we've been doing all this? I revived you to help me save Halcyon from annihilation.
Right. Okay, it gets worse. The chairman's planning on freezing every worker in Halcyon. The board's got a plan to save us. They're going to freeze all the workers. Yeah, the thing is I'm not saying it's the worst plan ever, but my guess is the people that get frozen are not really going to be having much of a say in it.
Oh, hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse, and the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself?
Yeah.
I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. the settlers.
Well, we got some...
None of this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to revive the Hope's colonists. We were supposed to have enough time to solve the problem before we all starved.
Yeah. The thing is I think the general plan was they freeze everyone and, they're going to, bring them back once they solve the problem. But yeah, I get the feeling that they were never going to solve the problem. They were just getting rid of unnecessary mouths. I did send someone. Someone's supposed to be here helping you out. I found your chemicals in the ministry. The board was testing them on human subjects.
Human test subjects? Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board.
Spare me the drama. No, these are all the chemicals I could get. Any more would have killed the subjects.
Damn, that's not enough. Not nearly enough for the whole ship. I could revive a handful of settlers. Maybe, possibly, 10. We're out of time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. If the board has their way, we're all going to be spending the rest of our lives frozen in stasis. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
Oh, they're going to freeze them there. Well, out of curiosity, why would the board do that? Why would they get rid of all the frozen colonists there and then freeze the colonists that are currently working for them? Why not? If you're going to kill one section of them, why not kill their own off? I mean, pretend to freeze them the way they've got them pretended to be retired. We need to think about this. There's got to be something we can do. So that's it. We just give up all that trouble we went through. The colony is a mess. I'm glad to put it behind me as soon as I get... There has got to be something that we can do.
Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board.
Are you saying I should have taken all the
board's
chemicals?
Going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
There's a way. It's not exactly safe, but we could skip the Hope into the system. I'm open to suggestions. Can we just skip? Right, okay. There's a way. It's not exactly safe, but we could skip the Hope into the system. Here's the thing, right? I'm still not getting why throw out all of the frozen colonists on the Hope and then replace them with new frozen colonists from their planets. It's like... Essentially what you're saying is they're going to kill off a bunch of people, freeze another bunch of people so that they don't have to feed them. But why not just skip a step? Something's off here. There's a way. It's not exactly safe, but we could skip the Hope into the system.
Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius!
Yes!
We
I am.
bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab.
I wasn't being entirely serious. Of course I was. Of course I was. Did you not hear the part where I said it's not? The Hope's probably damaged. We have to reroute power from the unreliable. Yes, we do.
Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
And that's going to work, without killing us in the process. I thought intra-system microjumps were prohibited for a reason.
Yes, there's always a risk of a catastrophic collision between the Hope and, say, Terra 2, in theory. But you'll be fine, provided your calculations are correct.
Okay.
I've got a healthy disregard for personal safety, but this sounds crazy, even to me.
Your instincts are correct. By any reasonable definition of sanity, this plan is crazy. Isn't it wonderful? You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately.
Oh. Okay. This planet's insane. I need to think some... I got some other questions, maybe? Let's just... I mean, what other options do we have anyway?
Certainly. How can I help?
I don't know. Should I expect any resistance? Just so we're clear, you know ship drives aren't supposed to be used like this. People are going to notice a giant colony ship slamming into the rings of Terra 2. Honestly, yeah, aren't people going to notice the colony ship?
Unlikely. The Hope is as massive as the Groundbreaker, but compared to the rings of Terra 2, positively minuscule.
Okay.
The board might notice, possibly, depending on the position of their heads relative to the depth of their collective posteriors.
Right. Okay. Should I expect any resistance?
It wouldn't surprise me. When I pulled you out of the Hope, the board nearly intercepted me. I expect they stepped up security since my little act of larceny.
Just so we're clear, you know skip drives aren't supposed to be used like this, even though it was my suggestion, because I'm a genius.
Skip drives were never designed to be used within a system, but I skipped my ship across Halcyon when I rescued you, and that turned out fine, mostly.
Mostly?
That is, I ruined my ship and nearly killed myself in the process, but the maneuver was well within acceptable margins of risk. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Right. Little bit too much emphasis on that last fine. No more questions. I'm ready, I think.
I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this.
Yes,
why
I am.
believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems.
That had crossed my mind.
The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers. Scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it.
I want to talk about the Hope. Did I? I'm pretty sure we've exhausted every...
Certainly. How can I help?
Yep, no, we're good, we're good.
I need a word.
Yeah, not surprised. Let's... Come on. Do you see the other scientist? The scientist? I sent a scientist to him. Do you see her? No? Or maybe she's going to stay where she... Anyway, okay. What?
So we're really gonna do this? I've seen lots of crazy, Captain, but Phineas is in a class of his own. Do you really think he knows what he's doing? Sending us to skip the Hope into Terra 2's orbit right under the board's nose?
No, not really. I'm not sure, but... I mean, what options do we have? If he's right, they're going to just jettison all of the people from the Hope into space to make space for the other people they're going to freeze and, let's face it, leave forever frozen.
There's a sobering thought. Makes me want to drink.
Yeah.
I think this whole plan's insane, but it'll make a good story, you know, if we survive.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I get that Phineas thinks he's saving the colony, but what about you? Why risk your neck on this crazy scheme?
Well, the people of Halcyon deserve a chance, so do the colonists. It's just my kind of crazy. What else am I going to do? Better or worse? My future is tied to Halcyon. I mean, this is true. It sounded better than being alone. But what about you? You're still with me.
I'll do anything for a good story, and nothing shines on a pirate's resume like a successful suicide mission. But I asked you first.
You did. It's just my kind of crazy. I gotta be honest, there's a little side of me thinking, yeah. Also, people do deserve a chance, and what else are we gonna do? Really, when it comes down to it, it's either this or join up with the board and hope I'm not one of the people that's a frozen popsicle, right? I mean, really. Yeah, I mean, the people of Halcyon deserve a chance. So do the colonists and the Hope as well. They do.
Coming from anyone else, that would sound like a line from one of those Odeon Pictures movies. But I think you really mean it.
Yeah.
Still, all this depends on the other Hope colonists. Are they gonna pull us out of the shit? Or are we all just gonna leave a bigger, uglier stain on this corner of the galaxy?
We'll pull together. I'm confident that half as capable of me will be in good hands.
This is why I like you, Captain. Well, whenever you're ready to do this, I'm with you.
Okay.
Anything else?
Not right now. You?
I find myself marveling at the complex simplicity
Not the
of
Fibonacci spiral again.
I'm sure you know what that's like.
I do now.
Something vexing you, Captain?
No, I was just wondering if you had a thought about this. So that's it then. We're land my ship on the Hope's docking bays. Yeah, brilliant.
Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. My diagnosis of his mental stability is not flattering.
Okay, could you
Welcome
give
back,
me a
Captain.
little more?
How can I be of assistance? Goodbye.
You know what? Just.
Do return.
Am I missing something? Am I missing something? Was there some terminal that I needed to be, like, a lot better at getting through? Am I missing something here? Yeah. Like, you know, he got me out of stasis. He's obviously not a fan of the board, and I can't say I blame him. I'm not a fan of the board, and he seems to want to revive the colonists from the Hope. So we seem to be seeing eye to eye, but... Okay. Look, let's have a look. Was there anything here? Was there anything here? Experimental? No. Personal files? No. Okay, there was another one over there. Okay. Messages to return to... No, I mean, none of this... Yeah. No terminals that need hacking. Am I missing something? Is there some... Ada's worried about his mental state, and believe it or not, I've sort of grown to trust her a teeny tiny bit. Even though I don't believe a word she says half the time. It's like... Sometimes I believe she means it, and this is one of those times. Okay, never mind. I thought maybe taking two people who are very good at hacking with me.
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship.
And she's back to normal. Okay, so... We've still got all of these... Right, Olympus, uninhabitable. Eridanos, uninhabitable. Typhon, Tartarus. It's a maximum security penal complex. Alright, okay. Well, it looks like we're heading off to the Hope. So let's just do it.
We have arrived at the Hope.
Okay.
I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
Okay. What's going to happen if I skip the Hope? Go on, what do you think's going to happen?
If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash the entire colony ship into Terra 2.
Yay.
Or the Sun.
Oh, double yay. Tell me about the Hope.
The Hope is the Groundbreaker's prettier, sleeker sister. She wandered off and got lost for 70 years, but just recently was found. Also, there are hundreds of thousands of frozen organic life forms hibernating in her hold.
Right. And I didn't get enough chemicals for all of them. Wait a minute, I got about a quarter of it, and he said a handful of them. He said he could revive a handful. Was he speaking metaphorically? Like, because if we had enough chemicals to get, like, hundreds of 100,000 people out, but we only got 25% of it, or 27% or something, whatever it was we got, that's still 25,000 people we could get out of hibernation. That's a big handful. What was I doing again?
Forgetfulness can be an early warning sign of asphyxiation due to loss of pressurization. Are you breathing comfortably?
Yeah, no, I just need to hear it.
I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary
Reroute
generator.
power from our ship.
You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system
Yeah,
so I can
all right,
convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
Got it. I'm just wanted to hear it again, just in case. I'm going to do a little bit of tinkering. I've got some money left. I don't know what would be best to tinker. Armor's pretty good. That's level 20. It's the guns Have I tinkered that to its max? No, I can actually tinker that a little bit more. And it'll do a lot more damage. I'm liking that. I can tinker this one. Huge cost, though. That's a huge cost. I definitely want Max for his science. And I want someone for engineering. Parvati is a little better at the engineering. But Ellie also has medical knowledge, which could be useful. Plus, I've tinkered her armor and gun to quite a high level. So she's a little more effective. Parvati's still wearing some, I mean, I've not quite got her set up for combat. So I think we're going to stick with Ellie and Max for this. And restricted access. Okay. Let's... Well, we're definitely going this way. Alright. Well, nothing has gone totally mental yet. Oh god.
Nice and easy.
Quincy Duncan. Oh, I think we've been seen anyway. Alright. So they don't seem to mind the fact that I've landed. Okay. It's just... Alright, let's go talk to this person. This heavily armed person. Hello, Quincy.
You know, when they posted us here, I told them there wasn't any point. Nobody would be so stupid as to fly to the ass end of the colony for this derelict. Shows how much I know. You've got about 5 seconds to tell me what you're doing here before I make you take a walk outside.
Lie. Is that anywhere to engineering? Lie was sent to repair. I was sent to repair the reactor. Wait, what's this one? Science, lie, and... Oh, engineering and lie. I was sent to repair the reactor. If it doesn't explode, it'll take the colony out. Science, they sent me to extract a few samples from your frozen cargo. It's gross. Okay, so I can use engineering and a lie, or I could just lie. All right, no, I'm here to repair the reactor so it doesn't explode and take the colony out with it.
Explode? Holy shit.
Yep, totes.
All right. You'll want a uniform so my staff doesn't shoot you on sight. They're a dangerous mix of bored and trigger happy. We've got a few extra in the old badge station to my right. Good luck.
Oh. I gotta wear a uniform. I gotta wear a uniform. I gotta wear a uniform. Really? Okay. This whole starving to death thing isn't all it's cracked up to be. On the upside, the bathrooms are the cleanest they've been since we left port. It's made my job a hell of a lot easier. Thurston Stallworth, custodian engineer. Okay, we've... UDL identity cartridge. Probably useful. And... Tremor Cleaver Ultra. Okay, so he did say pick up... Alright, let's have a look. What was he talking about? A uniform? Or did he mean the UDL cartridge? Is that what he meant? Is that like the actual thing he meant? Okay, that is not the same as a bloody uniform, is it? Steal high society cigarettes. Why would I want to do that? Okay, you know what? We're out of sight. We are out of sight. So let's this goes to the back. Let's see what the hell's in here as well. All right.
You gotta teach me that.
Retrofitted heavy power armor. None of this is... You know what? Don't need any of that, but a bit of extra ammo isn't going to hurt us, is it? Right. Okay, so he did say there would be some outfits. It would seem he lied. Alright, so we're definitely still going to have to sneak in here. Tell you what, let's... Although, you could argue that that outfit is not the best outfit for sneaking around, but let's have a look what's up here. Okay. And... Oh, we can just go straight over the top. Can we get back up here if I drop down? Hope so. What? Don't do that! Alright, so we could go over... What did he say? He didn't write... That did not give him... Okay, I'm pretty damn sure he did say something along the lines of... There's a uniform, but like... All I found is the ID cartridge, which is going to be great for the holographic thing. But have I missed... It's not that, is it? Not the retro... That's definitely not it. No, I'm not seeing anything. Alright, you know what? I think the ID for the holograph thing is what he meant, which is a little weird if you think about it. Because he shouldn't really know I've got one of those. So what I'm thinking is the more time we spend above the restricted area, the less time our disguise has to, you know, wear off. And that's good. Okay, don't think we're getting through there. Let's have a look again. Where are we actually heading? Nope. To the bottom floor. Wait, what's the bottom floor? Where the hell are we? We're on the second floor. And we need... Ada will make sure the ship can be skipped safely. Reroute the power from your ship to the Hope's auxiliary power supply. Oh, did we need to do something with... Did we need to do something with the ship beforehand? Oh, I think we did. I think we did. I think we did. Okay, guys. Sorry to do this to you. We're running backwards and forwards. I know how much you hate these little ledges. You grunt. Like that. But I think... I think we got to do something at this end as well. So... Was it here? Was it here? Could have been here. Let's have a look. Yes, indeed. All right. Use terminal. Patch status logs. Let's go with the status. Currently, power status. It's in power save mode. Maintenance status. Whoa. Microwave short-circuited after some idiot left his fork on his plate. Oh, you hate that. Don't you just hate that? Okay. Hibernation storage status. 99... A little bit of spare capacity there. Okay. Logs. Pre-launch roll call. Captain Wilhelm Hunt. First mate Donna Hunt. Or is that Hunter? Navigation Rezi Torega. Chief engineer Frank Nolder. And medical officer Alexei Volkov. Alright. Manual log Wilhelm Hunter. 10 years. Longest trip Donna and I ever took was a week-long sojourn into the Silver Mountains. Even that set her on edge. She's a homeboy. Always was. Homebody. She packed so much food we could have been stranded out on those rocks for a month and we probably would have been just fine. UDL sent us on a team-building seminar in the city once. They paid for everything. Donna still packed nutrient bars just in case the boss broke down. It's got to take the ship 10 years to reach Halcyon, an entire decade. It's a good thing UDL provided the rations, else she might have dumped our life savings into mixed nuts and freeze-dried meat. Automated audio transcript. Okay. That's it, folks. Say goodbye to Old Blue, eh? Yeah, if anyone wants to, good riddance. Why so bitter, Rezi? She's been a good home. Give me a spaceship any day of the week. Well, we'll see how you feel in a year. So, moment of silence, or should we make a toast? Anything, it feels weird. Earth in the rear... Oh, leaving Earth in the rear view mirror. No, from now on, we look only forward. Alright. Okay. Power is now being routed from the docking bay. Reactor is now in auxiliary power mode. Okay. We got power.
Let's hope we don't have to run in a hurry.
Well... Yeah. I mean... We're taking this whole place with us, so... Mind you, that does make me wonder. Once we've done that, once we've skipped this, we do have those corporate guards all around. How are we going to deal with them? Ooh. Is there a ladder here? No, shame, because there's a box there. I mean, we're going to have all these guards around. Could be problematic, surely. Okay. So now, the next... Right, we need to go all the way forward, all the way down, and then there. Let's have a look at the map. We can get forward a bit. Top floor. Probably where we're going to fly from. There's the bottom floor. If we drop down where we are, which is there... Ooh, don't know. Let's see what's on the terminal. Hack. Power down sentries. Set targeting system to UDL employees. Do we want to kill the UDL employees? That does seem like a good idea. That does seem like a good idea. Thing is, I feel kind of bad. I feel kind of bad. Guy let us in. I know we had to lie to get in here. I do. I feel like, you know what? Mind you, what are we going to do? We're going to jump in there. We're going to jump with these guys and they're going to go mental. We've got no real choice, do we? All right. Sentries will now open fire on anyone identified as a UDL employee. UDL assumes all risks, the company assets and personnel. Do you still wish to modify Sentry's targeting parameters? Yep. Okay. They should now be hostile to us if we go into a restricted area. Okay, they're not. Out of curiosity, can we then power it down after? Oh, we can't power it down afterwards. I was going to sort of... I was going to power it down after they took care of them. All right. That was a sprat. Okay. Okay. Yeah, ooh, hello. Let's take... Oh, hello. We've got some info. Finding a lot more blood around the ship lately. This must be the clumsiest crew on record. You know how hard it is to get bloodstains out of the steel hull? I'm going to run out of antiseptic wash. With the amount of time I've spent on these floors, I'd better have a promotion waiting in Halcyon. Chief Custodial Engineer sounds fine to me. All right. Okay. Well... No one's going to need this pretty damn soon, so... Okay. Thing is, aren't we going to go through here and appear as you... Yeah, this is really, really stupid. This is really, really stupid. They are no use to us whatsoever now. None. Absolutely no use. In fact, they're now actively hostile. This is sort of lunacy because we've got the UDL uniform. We just basically made it so they're going to shoot me. What I wanted them to do is run around and shoot all those guys, then I was going to power it down. Fine, we are really, really...
I can take a hint.
Making this somewhat difficult, aren't we? Okay. Okay. So. Warning. Unauthorized access will result in immediate termination upon your arrival in Halcyon. Yeah, okay. Continue. Message exchange. Hey, Rez. Yeah? Bored up for a round of taunt? Yeah, but I've got bridge duty. I'll come up, buzz me in. Sure, don't cheat this time. Listen, it's not cheating if you don't get caught. I'm inspecting the deck all the same. Okay, you know what? I'll find Alexi and play with him instead. Okay. So, yeah, you're a bit of a cheat, are you? Right. Automated audio transcript. Oh my... Shh. Sorry, it's hard to be quiet. We'll try. If we get picked up by the computer, we're on record forever. Is that so bad? I've got someone waiting for me in the pods, Alexi. This is a one-trip thing. Oh. Ah. Okay. Yeah, naughty, naughty. Oh, God. Right. Hope bridge key. That's probably going to come in useful, isn't it? Now I've got an ID cartridge. Didn't really need it. Oh. I can get into those. I can actually get into those. I don't know if this is going to get me anywhere useful. Let's have a look. I'm going to say yeah, actually. Possibly this is exactly where I needed to go. However, right now, what I need to do is get my lock-picking head on. And... Okay.
Great work.
Thank you very much. Yes. Didn't I pick up a key card though? Wouldn't that have worked?
You got nimble fingers, Captain.
I do, in fact, have nimble fingers.
Captain.
Oh, here's the thing. If I keep moving about, my UDL thing will wear off and they won't be hostile to me, right? They won't be hostile to me, which will be good. Isn't that how it works? Okay, so I'm no longer... Oh, but I'm probably about to leave the... Okay, no, you know, look. Okay. Still in restricted access? Come on in, come on in, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Close the door, close the door. Right. What is through there? Things we don't want to tangle with right now. You unlock with the Hope Bridge keycard. I think, though... Oh, I think we're supposed to go through here. Before we do that, let's just... Warning, unauthorized access, yada yada yada. Continue. Status. Current pod count, 9999. Logs. Pod removal. Occupant Montgomery. Right, that was me. Automated audio transcript. Unknown. Hundreds of thousands of colonists left to drift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful. That is Phineas.
This must be unsettling for you, Captain.
Oh yeah, this is where Phineas was when he took me out. Alright. Okay, well we're about to... Okay.
System.
Come on. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. These are tough, these are tough.
Make him regret it.
Board reputation reduced. Don't think the board are going to be totally and utterly in love with us anyway. By the time we finish this, let's just double check we've sorted all the threats out. Yeah, alright, okay. And we've got a terminal there. That's probably the one we want. We've also got loot. I'm not totally sure how much I'm going to get out of this loot. Okay, manual log. Terega. Everyone is running around trying to figure out how we're going to eat, but none of it means anything if I can't keep us on course. It's hell. Charting 26 years of travel through space is, I don't know if I can handle it. It's so much pressure, so many lives. If I get one thing wrong, one smudged decimal point, one off by one miscalculation, we could crash into an asteroid. Asteroid? I keep thinking of the colonists. They just never wake up. Lucky them. Automated audio transcript. I've called you all here because the numbers on our rations are off. Off? What do you mean off? We have too many. Someone hasn't been taking theirs. Extra food sounds like a good thing, darling. Not extra. Someone's getting their food from another source. They must have it stashed somewhere. So, someone could have brought some from Earth. If they did, we need to include it in our rationing, Frank. Every bit of food on this ship is to be split amongst us all. It's theirs. It isn't yours to take. This isn't about ownership, it's about survival. We're going to run out eventually, and the longer we last, the closer we get to figuring this shit out. Alright, alright. I want everyone to interrogate their crew. Find whoever's not eating their share and bring them forward. That's a little weird, though. They've brought their own food. So they're taking less of the ships, which is... Yeah, that is a bit weird. Alright. Perhaps there is hope yet. Mama used to have such a garden. I grew up on her tomatoes and lemons and limes. When we left Earth, she was so kind to share a sample of seeds with me, so that wherever we end up, I might start my own garden. Now buds grow in hydroponics. This may not be a backyard, but it's something. I remember you every day, Mamochka. Now more than ever. Automated transcript. Law help me, it worked. I'm going to help, but it worked. Now, how do I break the news to the captain? Cap, wanted this on record, sick of the witch hunt. It's me. I haven't been eating my rations. Why? I don't need it. Don't mind feeling hungry. I need my chief engineer with his full faculties. I'm glad you owned up to this, but start eating your full share. That's an order. All due respect, Cap. We're up shit creek. I'm not sure that's an order means a lot right now. It holds weight now more than ever, Frank. We need to stay organised. Well, I ain't doing it. So either shove that shit down my throat yourself or give my leftovers to someone else. That's weird. Alright. Okay. Here we go. Logs. Automated audio transcript. Begin audio log. Is this thing working? I said begin audio. Damn it. This is P. Wells. Yes, let's go with that. Okay, this is P. Wells. Let's go with that. What does that mean? Is that just a made-up name? Work continues on test subject 112, retrieved from hibernation Bay 8. Time of extraction, oh, let's say 2.5 hours ago. Time of death, 6 minutes prior. Explosive cell death, my arch nemesis, haunting my every attempt at reviving our frozen colonists, making a mockery of my procedures. I've tried every combination of every chemical available to me, attempted every variation on every possible thawing procedure, a gradual melt, a flash thaw, extremities first, brain first. Don't know how much more of this I can take. 4 hours of sleep in the last 22, can still hear their screaming in my nightmares. Test subject 112. Oh, good grief. Real name, Harley Stanton, age 39, enjoyed singing. I'm sorry, Harley, I couldn't save you. Okay. Wait a minute, auto, is that 2643? They're both 2643. Begin audio log as soon as I say the words begin audio log. What a ridiculously inconvenient program. What happens if I just accidentally say the phrase audio log? Don't know why I'm talking to a frozen colonist. You're losing it, Phineas. Focus, focus. Come on, make the incision. There we go, excellent. Well, well, my frigid friend, you disobeyed the moratorium on ingesting food 36 hours prior to hibernation, didn't you? Thank the law for disposable gloves. Steady, steady. Oh, that's not good. That's definitely not good. Damn slippery scalpel. Who makes these anyway? Spacer's choice? Alright, I've got no choice. I'm going in. That's the first one. This is P. Wells. Yes, let's go with that. Okay, that is... Route communications through the unreliable.
I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm systems, and am attempting to establish contact with the Hope's more primitive processor now.
Okay.
Would you like me to play a mood-suitable music selection while you travel to the bridge? Oh, sorry. File not found.
No, we're good without the music.